The WSL is expanding from 12 to 14 teams, and relegation is remaining. Check. The first season where this will come into place is the 26-27 season, which sounds really far away, but actually that means that the work needs to happen at the end of next season. So the top 2 championship sides at the end of next season will be automatically promoted to the WSL. That gives us the 14 teams. But obviously we need someone to be relegated. Oh, wait. I just realised I've been saying championship. I meant WSL too. So the bottom side of the WSL will play in a playoff match against the 3rd team in the WSL2. When I first read that bit, that got me excited thinking about the future of relegation because we need some more jeopardy in the WSL, and a playoff game is the answer. It's what they do in the French League Division 1, and it's what will happen in the WSL now. This is how relegation will work. Not 1, but 2 teams are at jeopardy, okay? The team that finishes bottom of the WSL will be automatically relegated. The team that finishes top, I'm bouncing. The team that finishes top of the WSL2 will be automatically promoted, same as it is now, okay? But then there's an extra thing. The team that finishes second bottom of the WSL will play in a playoff against the team that finishes second in the WSL2. And whoever wins that game will obviously stay in the WSL. From a relegation point of view, I like that there's more jeopardy there, more going on at the bottom of the table. More chance for teams in the WSL2 to push up the pyramid. What I don't like, something I'm wary of, is the number of matches these players are going to be playing. So that means the number of WSL games that the players play goes from 22 games to 26. Remember in Liga FA, there are 16 teams, so it's an even bigger league. There might be a lot of changes, but I do think overall this is exciting for the WSL and the WSL2 and the women's pyramid because it's such a bottleneck. When you get down there, when you've played tier 5, tier 4, tier 3, which I have, it's really hard. You could lose one game all season and then that totally messes you up. And it could be right at the start of the season, it's ruined the whole season. I mean, in some cases that's true for the WSL as well. Analysis carried out showed there were not enough games where the outcome had an effect on standings in the WSL. And there are several clubs that are believed to have stayed in the top flight for too long without threat of relegation. Did you know Leicester have never finished above 10th in the WSL? So I do think for a lot of those teams where the clubs maybe aren't putting in as much funding as they could, hopefully this is a bit of a wake-up call that they need to step it up a bit because there's more chance of relegation. So there we go. Let me know what you think.